everything was kind of quiet until we screwed up WrestleMania 17.
Talk to me about that. Wait, you personally screwed up WrestleMania 17?
No.
Okay.
So they signed 12 guys right away. And I think Stacy Keibler. So 12 guys and one girl. So 13 of us or something like that. I could get the number wrong, 10, 11, 12, whatever it was.
Right.
Because everybody else was on guaranteed money. All the other big players were not wanted. So they signed these guys. We're Shane McMahon's signees. This is Shane McMahon's WCW. We're told we're going to debut WrestleMania 17 in the ring with Shane McMahon as Team WCW. Wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
Freaking WrestleMania is going to be the first appearance. WrestleMania, Houston, WrestleMania 17. The night before, someone who will remain nameless, Sean Stasiak, does an interview.
Oh, I love you.
He does the interview. And at the time, this is when dirt sheets and stuff, the internet was just kicking off. So there was all those dirt sheet stuff. But he gave the names of the 10 people that were going to be there. 6 o'clock in the morning of WrestleMania, my phone rings in a hotel. Billy, it's John. Get everybody up and get him in the lobby right now. You're all fired.
Wow.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I know in an hour I got to get up and iron my shit. We all meet in the lobby. And there's Johnny telling us that Kevin Dunn called him, and because all the names went out and we don't know how to be professionals and keep our mouths shut, they have no use for us. And we're all fired. Now, respectfully, I said the veterans at the time, sitting there are me and Lance Storm. Lance looks at me, I look at Lance. What the? I want to know right now who did the. Nobody said a word. First of all, I'm not even hip to any of that. But I was put in the lead of this group of talent. We're all sitting there. Johnny walks out, gets back on the phone. He goes, go get dressed. They're picking us up in an hour. Here comes this. Now, we flew in late the night before, not into Houston, off to some podunk airport. We were staying in a hotel 20 miles outside of Houston, so no one saw us come in. No one knew we were there. But now Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon got it off the internet that all the names were leaked. A bus comes to pick us up. We were told to leave all our bags, all our gear, everything. We get on the bus. Ernie the Cat Ladd is on the bus. I firmly believe half the people didn't know who he was.
Wow. Now
I'm sitting in front of Ernie Ladd, and he thinks we're all a bunch of douches. Because I know everybody's in on it now. We literally get taken to the back of the arena, brought up the back way, sent up to a skybox that was pitch black, and it had cans of soda, crackers, and cheese in it. And we were told to enjoy the show.
So you had to sit there for 4 hours, watch WrestleMania.
We sat there. The segment comes out. Shane McMahon comes out, enters the ring. I want to introduce Team WCW. And there's a brief shot. If you remember WrestleMania 17.
Yeah, I remember that.
We're all like, you just see shadows of us. And we're sitting there like a bunch of douches. When that was over, they came and got us back into the bus, took us back to the airport, and we were sent home with not a word said to us.
Now, this was the first time you guys were seen on TV.
First time.
This was before the Bagwell.
This is before the invasion.
Bagwell, yeah, okay, got it. The Bagwell
before
match.
the invasion.
Anything, okay.
So this was supposed to be
Wow.
our coming out party. I'm going to be in the ring in front of 70, 80,000 people with Shane McMahon saying, these are my guys.
Wow.
Nope. You got the silhouettes of us. And you want to people think Lance Storm has no sense of humor. That man was an angry son of a bitch. And we didn't say a word to each other. People weren't talking. There was already animosity now because, come on, man.
Yeah.
We didn't even get started and we're done. Sat home for, I don't know how long. And then now they weren't telling anybody anything. The week I saw Lance Storm, the music hit, Lance Storm did the run-in, I think, on Perry Saturn. As that happened, my phone rang. You're number 2. That was it. Click. Until I need to know last minute, so nothing could get out.
Right.
Here's your ticket. I got there. Here's what you're going to do. Did that, shuffled me back off the home. And, you know, so on until it started to build again. But then that's when Bagwell was coming in, Booker was coming in. Now they're like, we can't trust this group. What do we have to do now to pay these guys out and get some of the names, the real stars of WCW? So we were screwed. We were screwed from the jump. And that's the way it remained the whole time. And that's why you saw a lot of guys who from WCW and stuff who did not make it. You know, there was a handful of us that survived the whole thing and did okay. And did really well, but that was a terrible start to that, man. And it left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths for the duration of the time they were there.